Jesus Christ.
You know what? You want to know what this bitch said to me while we were eating Pizza Ranch?
Oh, my God.
Coming here.
What did he say?
The podcast is cutting into my yeehaw time.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You have a problem? We're having an intervention. This is the Metro Machines podcast. Welcome to the Metro Machines podcast. Here we go. Oh yeah, the only appropriate dance for that statement.
Jesus.
One of these times I'm going to just shut the entrance off and then be like, that's edging.
It's a good idea.
It's all right, because we're not G-rated anymore.
Yeah,
and we can talk about edging.
Thank fuck. We are not G-rated this episode. We can say what we want, do what we want. Eric's tea can be in its original container.
Tea.
Eric,
Yummy
the dominator
tea.
of the West, the pounder of mounds.
Thrasher of Snatch.
Cleaver of beaver.
There you go. There's the last one. You know what we also forgot to do last episode? A message from our sponsor. All right. My name is Foz. Hi. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you. If you're coming back, thank you. Because it's been rough.
I can't believe that some people are recurring listeners.
Yep. Hi to all 5 of you. We love you. We love you so much.
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them. He's
I'm one of them.
He doesn't even listen to them. He lives it, and then he doesn't listen to it. Yeah. Speaking of him, this is Eric.
Hey, yo.
His pronouns are he, him.
He, him.
His second set of pronouns are she, them, titties. So, she/them titties. Next to me, wearing a Santa shirt in June, looking like a big old pineapple.
It's almost Christmas in July, boys!
I hope you rot.
This is Wanda. That's all I can say.
Pronouns are stupid and bitch.
Favorite drink is bleach.
Which flavor though? Like the OG? Are you talking tropical?
Jungle juice.
Oh, look.
Throw a little bit of 409 in there for spice and
Fabuloso for color.
Yep, glass cleaner for a little bit of blue shade.
Yeah.
Put the little toilet tabs in there a little bit.
Oh shit! Now you're making like gas. Like you're making mustard gas. Okay, you took all the fun out of it. Okay, you're supposed to drink it, not.
I die before I even get to drink it.
Yeah, exactly. God damn it!
He'd be standing over it, getting all those fumes, and then pass out right.
Yeah, just fucking take a header and a 3-point stance it right into the toilet. We are his 13th reason. Back to this fucking. We need to have an intervention, buddy.
No.
Yes, because the snap you sent us was it Friday or Saturday night where it was Red Dead Redemption and then about 13 Busch Light Peaches stacked under your monitors,
and he's just gonna go to town.
You know what that tells me? That tells me you hadn't moved from your chair all fucking day, and you were just playing Red Dead and pounding Busch Peaches.
I had to get out of the chair to get the beer.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
And it was 8 beers total.
Yeah, but then also getting the snap afterwards at like 3 a.m. where he's just out like freaking. You can see it's in
suited.
I wasn't gonna say that.
That was a different night.
Oh,
but yeah,
either way,
still up at 3 a.m. just playing yeehaw.
Yeah, I get home from the gig. You're still awake. I got home past 1 because I was over in the Cherokee area. You were still yeehawing.
I think that night I didn't go to bed till 5. I think.
Same, but mine was by force, not by choice.
Was that Friday night?
That was Saturday.
No, because Saturday I wasn't
hot tubbing.
Yeah.
We're hot tubbing?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
But that was only till like 1 a.m. That wasn't that long. So it had been Friday night.
Oh.
Yeah, it would have been Friday.
Friday night was when I was doing the drinking. And that I'm pretty sure I was up to like 3 or 4.
Dude, all my events blended together. I couldn't keep them apart.
I don't know.
This weekend.
I could look at my stream.
I don't even think I did anything Friday.
Went home, took your pants off,
yeah.
end list.
And pretty much end list. Yeah, and then for almost all of Saturday.
Just nothing.
Didn't do a damn thing.
Fucking envious, bro.
Dude, I took off. I didn't put on pants at all until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
No Pants Nation.
Leg prisons.
You need help. That's the summation of our intervention. All right, real quick poll. We all get the 4th off, right? Do you get Monday off?
No.
I don't get Monday off.
I don't get Monday off.
Does anyone in our listenership get Monday off at like a float filler gap holiday thingy? You know they do to extend weekends.
It's pretty nice.
Like everyone I've talked to so far, including these two, and then like people at work are kind of pissed about it because like you got to go back to work.
Make sense.
I'd rather have just Monday off.
Yeah,
Because anything I'm gonna do on the 4th is either gonna happen during the weekend,
yep,
it's
or
gonna
be after work going to a fireworks show.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to go fucking crazy on Tuesday night. So it's like,
right.
Then just fucking let me have Monday off, then I'll work Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know?
Doesn't bother me at all.
A little bit that way. Thank you.
Yeah, look what you did. You know he's a petty bitch.
He's a cunt. All politicians are cunts.
All politicians are, in fact, cunts.
Wanda's a politician.
Wanda's a cunt, too. The reason I bring it up is I think I have to work an extra half shift next week because I don't get holidays. Also, the expectation is there's no expectation for me to like hit 20 hours on holiday weeks because I missed it on the last one we had. This is Memorial Day, right?
Yes.
That one's in the spring, and then
Labor
Day.
That's the one.
Yes, Veterans Day is November.
Because Memorial Day is actually in November, right?
Memorial Day is.
Someone's gonna correct us hard in the comments.
Memorial Day happens in May.
Yeah.
And Labor Day happens in September. And
Veterans Day is in November because we were supposed to have a wedding in November.
It's still in my calendar. It still says curly-headed fuck's wedding.
He is, in fact, a curly-headed fuck.
Good thing they didn't sign that contract.
Oh, God.
Off pod, we have things to discuss about that. But on pod, so today's question of the day is going to lead into a bulk of our discussion because these two assholes are disappointed in me. Just a little bit. You will wait until it is presented.
How can you prevent forest fires and stupidity?
All right. So
by taking the money.
Question of the day. Okay, I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to give a background as to how the question was prompted, and then these dickheads are going to rain down on me. They're going to literally bukkake me with degradation.
Mm-hmm.
This is like Wanda's wet dream, but with too many guys in it.
Rain down with degradation.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Too tired for this shit.
And then built back up with praise.
Oh.
All right. The question of the day is, if you were asked to do your job for an extra hour, and in return for that hour, you would receive $3,000, would you take that offer?
The answer is yes.
The answer
an hour.
is always yes.
For $3,000. And mind you, he had just been there for a couple hours, plural hours, for $1,400. And then gets offered $3,000 to play another hour. He's more than doubling his money for an extra hour of what? 8 songs.
Not even. I would have talked a lot.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. Gig review. All in the name of the question of the day. And while Wanda zones out like a bitch. So Friday night I was in Orange City. Thank you to the Van Vorsts. You were great. It was a good time. I set up Thursday, which made Friday. Literally strolled in at 3:45. It was pretty dope. I love working there. It turns out I did her brother's wedding 2 months ago.
Oh.
Or his brother's wedding 2 months ago. And the way I remembered was, I saw the bride and the groom, and at the end, the mom came up to me and asked if there was time for porn star dancing. And I was like, oh, right. I had to rearrange my end set to play porn star dancing for the mom and her friends. And boy,
With all the
howdy.
grandmas.
Well, boy, howdy, did they go for it.
You could have played an extra hour, and there would have been plenty.
First of all, this
for
is a
porn
different
star
gig.
dancing.
It's a different gig.
Care.
Second, so when Saturday, the one they're pissed off about, I was at the Granary in Cherokee for the Jurgensons. Thank you guys. Hannah and Austin, you guys were great. If you happen to listen to this, it was a good time. If I showed up and I was angry, it wasn't at anybody in the bridal party or anything like that. I have a disdain for that venue.
This is the barn that's outside of Cherokee on like that gravel with
Yeah.
Quinn had to do a solo there, and then I ended up having to go there with him.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
I don't know. It's Quinn. He was nervous about. It was like his first
one
solo
ever.
gig.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was in Cherokee as well, I think.
Yeah.
But I was on the other side at a different event center. But it's not greatly laid out. So like the ceremony's down by the house and the reception's up at a barn. They invited so many people that they had to put a tent out back. And guess who got put in the tent for the dance? Me. So I ended up having to put up 3 sound systems to start my day. One inside the barn, big one outside for the dance, one down by the ceremony. Did the ceremony. That was fine. Everything transitioned, whatever. I had a little setup inside, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. We get to the dance. Starts to rain about 45 minutes in. So I have to, while surrounded by drunk rednecks, my favorite kind of people, I had to unplug everything and make it so it's safe for them to move in teams. Then we had to push everybody out of the way, and then I had to reset up in 5 minutes, and then I had to continue the party while all my gear is wet, and all my cords are wet, and I'm standing in a puddle. I'm super over it at this point because I have heat exhaustion, and I'm just zooted on energy drinks, like more than usual. I don't remember half the gig because I was just like, anyway, we get to the end of the night. So usually I get like, hey, will you play extra? I'll give you $100. Hey, will you play extra? I'll give you $200. Well, not the maid of honor, but the one next to it on the bridesmaids party was like, so how much money would it take for you to continue playing? And I'm like, none. Oh, so you're just going to keep playing? No. There's no amount of money you could give me right now for me to play an extra hour. Like, it just doesn't. My contract ends at 11:30. There's reasons for that. I don't want to go far past that, blah, blah, blah. So cue the second to the last song, and I'm performing to Get Low, and everyone's having a good time, and this farmer walks up. Now, this farmer, before I tell you anymore, this farmer earlier in the night on the garter auction whipped out a stack of hundreds and bought the thing for $2,000. He waited till the end, and then he just said $2,000 and bought it like on the spot.
Fair.
It was pretty dope.
That.
And then he walks up to me, and he was like, so what if I gave you $3,000 to play till 12:30? And I'm like, well, first of all, I did one of these. And then the next second, I was like, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you for asking nicely, but I'm just going to have to pass. Sorry, man. I just don't do that. And then it's proceeded to a minute-long conversation how most people are dicks when they ask for extra time. And then when I tell them no, they get bigger dicks.
Yes.
This guy, everyone who asked me on Saturday night about playing extra or why I was ending 11:30, super respectful and understandable. One drunk guy's like, why don't you just like go till midnight? You're already here till 11:30. I'm like, by the time I tear down, I'm on the road at drunk hour. I've already almost been hit a couple times. And I'm just like, it's not worth my liability anymore. I don't want to do that. And then this farmer was just like, oh, no, I didn't want to be a dick. I'm like, nope, you're not. Thank you for asking nicely. But yeah, no, $3,000 would be cool. But like, no. So yeah, I turned down $3,000 to play for an hour. Bring it on, boys.
It's so fucking dumb. You could have.
Come on, Eric,
you could have
let it
called
fly.
me, and I would have gotten there so fucking fast. I would have played that last hour. I would
Me
have
and Eric
torn
both,
down.
like, just you could have called us. You could have went home, and then we could have dealt with it then.
Yeah.
Like, a whole new crowd. Fuck, let's go to 2 a.m. Fuck it, let's send her.
Yeah. And do you know how much money we could have gotten for just playing
Yeah.
until 2 a.m?
Yeah, probably $2,000 each.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. They would have been so fucking grateful. Just call us.
No, see, I told some other people earlier today. A couple people said, yeah, good for you, man. Way to know what you're worth and way to know what you want and all
Like,
that
I
good
get
stuff.
sticking to your principles. I do get that.
At some point, slut yourself out for money.
Yes,
That's what Eric's getting at. That's the end of Eric's statement. Like, good to have principles to a point, and then slut
if
yourself
you're gonna
out.
make double than what you did, double the
It would have been
amount
66% more.
than what you did for that entire thing, I would have sucked it up.
For what the shit you went through that night, I feel like it would have been like, you know what? This will make up for it. Let's go.
Different. I was already pretty. I was pretty anxiety ridden at the time when we hit that, and then I watched the crowd all night because that's my fucking job, and I'm just watching all of them just pound free beers and take free shots for 7 hours straight, essentially. And these rednecks got drunk. Because the moment I turned off my music, they brought in a party speaker they used in a cattle trailer. By the way, they went bar hopping in a cattle trailer.
That's amazing.
That
so
sounds
redneck.
illegal.
They put an 80-year-old in the cattle trailer because he wanted to go party with the kids. They did that.
I support.
He
it.
almost fell down when they went over a bump. I heard them yelling because, like, where I was tearing down, they took off on the gravel road and they hit a cattle grate. It was like, whoa! Everyone yelling from the road in the trailer. I'm like, no, I would never do. Liability would never let me do that. But yeah,
to go in a cattle
trailer like
Okay.
that, no, absolutely not.
And you see what you could have done.
Eric has
You
no
could've-
liabilities to worry about.
No, see, you could have played for that extra hour. They might have hit that point to where we're all just done. And then
The thing is, there is a fine line between getting so drunk that you're done and getting drunk and aggressive and
there is a fine line, and
like
yes, it's just,
one wrong song in that high energy environment from turning that crowd loving you to that crowd verbally assaulting you. And after that one dude like a year and a half ago did that to me where I actually lost my cool and yelled at him, never want to be in that situation again. Not even for $3,000. You know what I told Eric? It's like, Eric's like, you could have had $3,000. It's like, Eric, I have $3,000. I have my $3,000.
I don't.
but you could have had his $3,000. That's the thing.
I could have, but it's $3,000. I don't,
And then you could have bought us a wrestling ring.
not even. Oh, it's most of it.
Most
Some
of
of
it.
it. I could have done a lot with $3,000.
You could have. You
Could have taken us on a trip
Why is this all about y'all? I could have spent $3,000 on myself. I've been working hard. Okay,
because you declined it.
That's why it's about us.
That's fine. It's all theoretical money.
Yes.
It's fine.
But
here's
also,
the thing.
you know you would, because you would get a wild hair up your ass and be like, you know what? I just got an extra $3,000.
I'm going to Poland.
Let's do some crazy shit.
I probably would if it was cash in hand and I
Well, there
didn't
you
record
go.
it.
You
yeah.
could have paid for Eric and Keith's neutral site for the disc 1v1.
Yes, that's right.
just buy the Orange City course. Be mine. It'd be Metro Machines.
Oh God.
You would be the course master.
I'm fine with that.
Careful.
No, yeah, it's just like, I get it why most people would say yes to $3,000, but like I was already pretty, like, Friday wore me out, Saturday made it worse. Sunday I was basically inactive for 20 hours and I didn't want to make it any worse than it already was. And like, if anything would have went wrong, like to like trigger my anxiety, fuck you, tighten that. If anything else would have gone wrong on that gig and like triggered my anxiety past like, I don't know, moving gear in a fucking thunderstorm.
Yeah.
The reason I had to move is because the tent had holes in the ceiling.
Because that really doesn't make it a tent.
It provides shade.
A little.
About,
yeah.
But the thing is, there was no breeze. So like it turned it into an oven.
Also, if you played that extra hour, it could have been the thing that just tipped you over, and then Will.
Oh, yeah. Like, I might have made extra $3,000, but everyone else around me would have gotten rich because that would have been dead.
And I would have pocketed that $3,000 anyway.
Yeah, he would have pocketed the money, and then he would have bought his house from me, which is dead, so from himself. Yeah, that's how that would have went.
For $3,000.
For $3,000. But yeah, so the question of the day is, if you were asked to work an extra hour for $3,000, would you do it?
That's so easy, and that is a yes.
I'm okay.
And that's even doing your job. I would do my job for like.
Yeah, I would do your job for $3,000.
Yeah, you're fucking right.
Even at midnight. Call me at 2 a.m. Cool. $3,000 for an hour? Absolutely.
You're damn right.
Because in that isolated
job is
situation,
easy.
you have a clock in and you have a clock out. Mine is just like, I've been DJing for 4 hours, and then I had 3 hours before that. I've got an hour of loadout, an hour of drive home. And I'm just like, it wasn't just like, oh, it's only going to be an hour every time. No, it's just like, I'm not getting home till like 3 a.m. And who knows when I'm going to wake up. And who knows what could happen, in the meantime. Because I had to go past, you know what is on the way home from this venue? The place where I hit Buster.
Oh, that's right.
At the exact same time I passed on Saturday. So that wasn't horrific or anything.
See, I'm just going to keep beating this dead horse.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Beating this dead horse. See, if you would have just played that extra hour, it wouldn't have been at the same time.
Nope. I'm sticking with it.
I know.
And the best part is, you would have been okay.
It's weird. It's got a really long rampy nose, so depending on how tall the horse is, it might actually would have crushed me that time. The reason why I didn't die the first time is because the car was so low and the horse went so high. This, on the other hand,
It still ended up in your vehicle.
yeah, I almost took out 2 deer too on the way to there, so I was like, The reason I'm emotionally okay with this, and most of you will probably never get to experience, is that it was never guaranteed. It was all a theoretical. Like, yeah, sure, he did buy the garter for $2,000, but like, the cash was never in my hand. It's not like it was taken away from me. It was not it was part of the contract.
I would need to see the cash.
Yeah, exactly.
I would need to see the cash.
Exactly.
Yeah. I wouldn't have agreed unless the check was in hand or cash was in hand.
Exactly, and that's just regular business, and that point never existed. He in my mind was basically just throwing out a, hey,
number.
What if I gave you $3,000? Would you agree to play? And then he'd probably like, well, what if I give you 200? Would you do 30 minutes? I think that was his next step, honestly.
If you went from $3,000
to 200.
to 200.
I would have ended earlier.
Yourself.
You were probably drunk.
I would have been like, and we're done here right now.
And because they were so cool, though, at the end of the night, I did that whole thing where they stand in the middle and dance around them, right?
In the shadow.
I stopped doing that. I make them pick a song now.
Oh.
So I'm not picking their moment. They're picking their moment. I just help coordinate
In
it.
this moment.
She actually walked out to that. That was really cool.
Oh, wow.
Like, for her ceremony. It was really...
That's a very unused one.
Yeah. I had to cut out the big, like, talking part where she does, like, spoken word poetry and then get
Right.
the do-do-do-do from this. Yeah. They picked Amazed by Lone Star. Underrated song. It's coming back.
It's wonderful.
It's a great song. It got overused for a while. Now it's coming back. But
Yeah.
like a bunch of the rednecks came up, was like, can you play in like my closing set? They're like, can you play Hank Williams Jr. Family Tradition? And I'm like, dude, where was this literally 2 hours ago? Like when we were doing nothing. I literally did 2 hours of 90s country.
Oh, yeah.
It was their vibe. They were having a good time.
Yep.
And I'm just like, I've got 65% of the people out here. I'm just going to keep doing it.
Right.
I played Trouble by Travis Tritt. I had to buy it. I'm like, I can't even remember it. And then all of a sudden I played. I'm like, yep, my redneck jeans are flaring right now. But fuck yeah. Trouble. Fuck.
John Deere Green.
That's the song I played when I told them, hey, you get one more song, then I'm moving inside. I played that, and then it downpoured. Of course, it's like a 4.5 minute fucking song, so I have to sit there and wait and like, God, I really fucked this one, didn't I?
Because Billy Bob loves Charlie.
So like I told them, I stopped them. They're all yelling and stuff. I'm like, okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna play one more song for you, but if I do, you can't ask me to play another. I'm shutting my laptop. We're done. Deal? Family Tradition hit. Lose their mind. They're all singing it. Why do you drink to get drunk? They did the whole thing. And then I was like, thanks, guys. Shut the laptop. Killed the power. Called it.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
they-
somewhere in Paulina, Unround touched himself.
Yes, he did. Well, the thing is, the moment I hit the laptop close, they all went to the bar, and then the switch flipped from right side of sloppy to bad side of sloppy. And then they were like, oh, who's going to DD who? And then it became a whole thing that I didn't want to make worse by saying another hour. Because, like, they were already .08, and they were going to be .10 by the time they left, easily. I'm just like, nope, we're not playing that game, even for $3,000.
Bunch of pussies. That was .176.
It's not a competition, Eric.
As Ginger was 0.
Says you.
As you had a sober passenger.
Yep.
Yeah, how much do you resent Marcus for that one?
Not as much anymore.
Not as much anymore.
And all said and done now.
But in the back of that cop car, boy howdy, I was pissed.
How did you find out he blew zeros?
The officer told me.
Oh. That bastard.
Yup. I was
Mr.
not
Officer,
happy.
can you just let me go? I only drove like a block.
I did only drive just a block.
Yeah.
But in that process, I hit a parked car.
So, question. Did the cops see you hit that car, too?
No.
Oh, so they don't know.
It was in a parking garage.
They didn't know about it.
Yeah, no. And that was strike one for Marcus to just take the keys. No. Okay.
So
Strike
everybody's
two was-
aware, Mr. Eric got a DUI for my 21st.
OWI.
OWI.
Strike two was
Wait, I thought it was a DUI.
driving under the influence or operating while intoxicated.
Iowa calls them O-dubs.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an OWI. But the same principle.
Same level of fucked.
Same level of fuckered. And yeah, should not have been driving. But
At least you're adult enough to admit it.
I am very adult enough
He's
to admit
reflected.
it. Especially hitting that parked car. And then I take a right on red, which I should have just waited for it to turn green. Should have done it. It would have been so much better.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is that the second you hit that parked car, Marcus should have been like, you know what? I got it.
Yeah.
How hard did you hit the car?
Not very hard. I guess,
Did you
I don't know.
love tap it?
Boys, I don't remember getting poncheros that night before we got to my car.
Fuzz, I wasn't there.
So, yeah, I couldn't.
Your birthday?
Yeah, and they got me fucking sick on Four Loko.
We got
Is it pre-ban for Loco or post-ban for Loco?
post.
Oh,
No,
was
there
post?
was no energy in it. Four Loco, because Four Loco used
was like
to be
brand new.
energy. Yeah, no. Four Loco had been around for a while.
The ones Marcus were drinking had energy in them. At least I thought they
Must
were.
had a really low amount comparatively.
Compared,
Because they used to
what
put
they
like a
used to.
bang inside of a vodka drink.
Yeah,
Essentially.
that's essentially what it was, and then it got banned, and then they took out the energy so it could be back, and they might have like the bare minimum to where they can
Maximum allowable.
say, yeah,
Yeah.
to where they can say, hey, there is energy in this, but it's not what it used to be. But yeah, we got him all messed up on Four Locos, and he was puking and then fell asleep.
I really wasn't even drunk. I was just sick.
Well, yeah, you took it too much too fast.
And
Your body was like, fuck.
then he passed out, and then the rest of us were like, well,
Strip club?
no, no, downtown?
Not that time.
Yeah, no, not that time. There was a few times. But
What was your favorite stripper's name again?
I don't know.
Too many
I
fucking
know
stripper
Quinn's.
Adventures.
Oh, wow.
What was his again?
Quinn's was Madison, and she
What
looked
was
very
that?
familiar, is all I'm going to say.
Good times. We should podcast from a strip club.
I am so down.
I don't know if I'd be allowed, honestly. I don't know.
Mine would. Mine doesn't.
Well, we'd have to be in some corner where they can't see what's going on, but
Oh, no, you're actively getting a lap dance off camera. I'm going to get you a headset for that one. You're going to have a titty in your mouth while you're trying to talk.
This is amazing.
yeah, as you can see here, they're on top of me right now.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, and then I turned right on red and went in front of a cop, and then was riding. There was like a 4-lane thing. 2 were going, the Fars were going the other way. So I was riding that white line, Strike 2. Strike 3 was that my turn signal was still going. And I got like half a block down. And then on came the cherries, and I was like, hell, here we go. I'm going to jail.
Well, fuck me.
Here got me. But on the
Eric
bright side,
can't be a trash man anymore.
I still did it.
If they can't prosecute you now. So.
No.
What do you mean you still did it?
He still drove.
I worked for the company and still was a
that.
trash
Yeah,
man.
that.
For the most part, I didn't drive like
You were
the
the
bigger
rider.
stuff. I
Yeah.
was a rider on the back and everything,
Which is totally legal.
which is totally legal. I was not operating anything. But
The story reminds me, my friend, do you know what you call it when a minor gets pulled over and blows not .08, but anything below that?
minor in possession.
No. Minor in possession is if they have alcohol with them. But if they're just in the car, they get pulled over and they blow. They have any number
No.
below .08. Because once it's .08 or above, it's OWI. It's called an O2 violation. It's a separate thing for people who aren't 21 that blow anything, because you're not getting in trouble for an OWI because you're not technically operating while intoxicated, but you have something in your system when you're not legally permitted to have it.
Yeah.
The reason he got it, he was doing the right thing of driving a chick home after a house party we had. And then when he was leaving her house, he forgot to turn his headlights on. Went past a cop sitting out on patrol. Boom. O2 violation. Luckily, it doesn't come with the penalties as far as like classes and shit.
Right.
You just lose your license for 6 months,
And then I'm
mandatory.
assuming that falls off at 18.
I think it does fall off like eventually. It doesn't stay on there permanently. Like he definitely had to go on SR22, which if you don't have it in your area is high risk car insurance. Did you get off SR22 yet?
Oh yeah.
I was going to say,
Okay.
you better be.
It's a year.
Oh,
SR22 a year, and I didn't do SR22.
You did
How is
not.
that possible? You're supposed to be registered.
No, I paid a $400 fine at the end of my.
Oh, you bought out of it.
I bought
basically.
out of it.
I mean, you have the option, have the means.
I didn't know that was an option until
You already paid.
Because I was just like, well, and this was when I was getting my license back. Because when I didn't have my license, basically I didn't drive. I mean, there were a few times. A lot, actually. There was a lot of driving.
You've been done, did duping it.
State of Iowa. And but no, I still have my car, but I didn't drive it, and I'm honestly surprised it made the trip, the last trip back from Iowa City to home, that it just kind of sat there. So I was just like, fuck it, I don't need insurance, so I'm not gonna get insurance.
Yep.
And I didn't even think about having to actually have it. So after the year was up and everything, and I went back to go get my license, they were like, yeah, it's gonna be an extra $400.
It's gonna be a penalty
I was
because you
just
weren't
like,
insured.
what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, you didn't have SR22 per our paperwork. And I'm like, you're right,
Because I didn't have insurance.
because I didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah.
And so,
Follow the rules.
So
kid.
you get,
I mean, really though,
so
if you
get
think about
fined
like
for-
how much SR22 adds onto your regular insurance, I feel like I actually walked away a little bit less spent on it.
Yeah, you net positive that one on accident.
Yeah, on accident. Pure accident. I'll
Fucking
take it.
Eric over here shaking the dice and rolling them on it.
Hey, it was worth it. If it would have been more than $400, I don't know if I'd still have I don't even know if I'd have a license right now, because fuck that.
Eric was broke.
Mhm.
Just kidding. Yeah.
I was.
He let lifestyle creep happen when he lived on the wrong side of Iowa.
Yeah. Rough. But what was he?
What are you saying?
I don't fucking remember.
Okay.
Well,
Well, we
back
tried.
to normally scheduled programming.
You need to stop eating pizza range before coming on the pod.
Whose fault is that?
Pause.
I feel like records show that it was your idea.
Last week he asked.
Yes, but today... Today, and I quote, do you guys want to hate yourselves before the pod?
Have we had Pizza Ranch in the last 3 weeks? Like 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
We went with Keith and Sam 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago for the PG, or not for the PG, for the drink test. We didn't go before we had Quinn. Or did we go before we had Quinn? We didn't go last week.
We did go last week. We did it 2 weeks in a row.
Yes.
Oh, my fucking God. We need to start giving that place money.
Yeah, I know. Anyone want to hate our lives again with Pizza Ranch before pod?
Oh, I'm aware.
And then proceeds to tag everyone in our group chat when he could have just made the comment.
Nope.
This fucking
Direct
guy.
attention.
And even asked the guy in Poland. So
Yeah.
Because he always asks for invites.
You did. You're right. You did ask the guy
He
in
gets
Poland.
mad or sad when we don't include
He
him.
does get just
We should have
all sorts
zoomed
of
him.
pissed
We
off.
should have Zoom called him.
From Pizza Ranch?
Yeah, just tape him to the booth and you and I sit on the other side and put one earbud in.
MRE or something.
Yeah, just put one earbud in each. That way the mics and stuff work. Yeah. That's how you do a virtual date, motherfucker. Oh, my God. Yeah, so summation of this, don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Accept all money as bribery. Prostitute yourself better than I have.
Stick with your principles until a certain amount.
And then slut yourself out.
Then slut yourself.
And then also...
Yeehaw all the fucking time.
No.
Yeehaw needs to be a limited...
Moderate yeehawing.
Because when he starts talking in that stupid accent that he doesn't actually have...
He can't turn it off because he doesn't know he does it.
I've learned to
Reel it in.
Rein it in, just kind of hold on to it.
know when to do it, when not to do it.
Perfect.
Control. Nope.
Look at him.
Nope.
Having control for that, but not self-control for playing the damn video game until 2:33 in the morning on a work night.
And I will definitely message you guys later of how many hours I have to do it.
Oh, my God.
Last time I checked, it was over 100.
Into the game itself, or is this just your online?
Just the Steam, because I have not played... I've played the Red Dead 2 story on my console.
Oh.
The only reason why I have it on my computer is for
The
what
role
I'm
play.
doing. Yes.
Yeah. He plays
so
with players
whatever
from
it
Britain.
shows, that's how much I've been in the server. And last time I checked, which was like last week, it was 100.
And he wonders why he's been single for 10 years.
No, being single for 10 years has driven me to this.
Oh, it's the other way. It's the other way around, not
Okay.
one or the other. Okay. Well, that's an interesting approach.
Lonely.
Hashtag. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
Or just play Red Dead.
You should sign up. Because you know the girls.
I'm
and
not a farmer, though.
Listen.
But you work for John Deere. It's the same thing.
Full respect to any females that might be on farmersonly.com. Full respect. We love us a hard-working woman.
I swear to God, if I find somebody on that site that I recognize.
They statistically are okay with bigger men. Have you seen the farm boys
But
around here?
statistically, they're into farmers, and I'm not a farmer.
But you work for John
What
Deere.
the fuck you doing?
The seal, it looks weird. I think the seal got popped off. Yeah, you do work for John Deere, so you could work out
enough.
there. It's like if you got married, they would get a discount for their operations. That should be your pickup line.
That's your pickup line on farmersonly.com.
Marry me and I can get discount John Deere stuff for your farm. We can build an empire together. And she can play with your wiener.
I'm not buying farm equipment. Get fucked.
We set him up, and then he's just so
Give him these ideas.
He's so
All right,
damn picky.
fucking pull up your goddamn phones. How much does it cost?
FarmersOnly.com.
If it's anything over 40, I ain't doing it.
That is a really high threshold.
Because all the other fucking dating apps are like 30, 40.
Okay, guys, this is where we're going. Forget prison date. We're on.
I don't know. I'm still on for Jailbirds.
That's what it was called. wasn't
I
it?
think it was called Jailbirds. Hold on, we're gonna look that up too. By the way, you look up farmers only, and I will look up Jailbirds.
Farmers dating site. That's not what I want.
Maybe farmersonly.com isn't a thing
Oh
anymore.
no, it's still a thing. They just lost their SEO to other dating apps. That's weird. Oh, I have to put my
That
email.
looks safe.
Oh man, no, I gotta put my email in.
You should still be able to see pricing before you sign up. If they're just asking for an email before you can even see anything, they're gonna sell your shit so fast.
Well, they do anyway.
Well, this one's called meetinginmate.com.
Hell yeah, brother.
What's it called?
Meetinginmate.com.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it costs $27.95 to join Farmers Only as a premium member for 1 month. Has only 2 other a la carte features that are only available for premium members. Gold status for an extra $10 a month. Free users will be able to read and respond to your messages.
Can't believe we're doing.
All right, check out the next podcast where Wanda is going to sign up for farmersonly.com.
12 best free prison dating sites.
It's dated June 2023. It's up to date.
Is there actually like a requirement on there, like you have to live on a farm or something like that?
No, I bet not.
Maybe they should just call it Midwest only.
No.
Meet an Inmate has been connecting inmates with pen pals since 1998, and his
That's the one
and
I
its
was
commitment
on. Yeah.
is to supporting people in the prison system is unmatched. While inmates pay a small fee to be listed on the site's personal ads, it is 100% free for people to write incarcerated person and establish a correspondence.
But I have to write. I can't just.
Is it email?
It says, meet an inmate.
What'd you do?
Let's go to meetinginmate.com. Lady inmates.
Oh, they got a selection.
Holy shit.
I don't like how the site isn't optimized for mobile.
No, it's really not. All right.
I'm concerned.
Let's see here.
Don't give out your home address. You
Oh,
give
I
out your
haven't even-
parents'
I haven't
address
even
for
had to-
shipping things.
I haven't even had to fill anything out yet. Fun fact of
Nikki,
the day.
34. Look at that rack.
Why is that
All
the
right.
first thing?
What about Shanta?
Where's she at?
Shanta.
Yeah, that's his
They
style.
actually have pictures?
Yes. Pick one. We have derailed the real meaning of this podcast.
Well, what's the fucking chances that like you can see what they did?
I don't know.
Click one. Find one you mildly are attracted to, because that's all that matters anymore.
Yeah.
While he searches for his new lifelong mate,
My God.
plot twist, he actually finds somebody, and we
Oh
have
my
to
God.
we have to go meet them together in the van. Content.
Conjugal visit.
Content.
And it's going to be hilarious when they're in like a female supermax.
If he gets a fucking conjugal, fuck yeah, we're escorting
You're
him there.
fucking right. Dude, I guarantee you.
Oh, hey, whoa. How is she listing that and she's in prison?
What? What is he?
He found the hottest one on there, so.
Oh, well, hey.
Good job.
3 amazing children.
That's already a no for
Well,
Wanda.
first of all, let's lower the standards. We're going to jailbird dating, okay?
Currently incarcerated at the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center,
Where is that?
Indiana.
That's not far.
That's not far. We can make that trip.
You could do it and then go to Colts game. Yeah. Then
Take her
and the kids.
Occupation before prison delivery driver.
Yeah, well.
Hey.
He doesn't tell me what she's in for though. Only a year older than me.
Let me see this
Ew.
pretty inmate. Okay. They must have given her like access to like her old pictures or something.
Yeah,
on her
she must have had her
phone.
phone.
Yeah. And she's in a detention facility, so it's not that bad.
No. She's still there
That or
full
she's-
time, though.
It bothers me that it doesn't tell me what she's in for because that's public record. So why wouldn't you put that on here?
Look her up.
I bet I'm going to
Or
put domestic.
chat her up.
Or send that first winky face. Find your soulmate at
I can't believe this is a
jailbirddating.com.
fucking. I can't
It
believe
just
this
said
is
a letter with a winky face.
I can't believe this is a fucking thing right now.
You can scroll sideways, too. There's
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to do it. There's a lot of fucking 40-plus-year-old people in there.
That's what you need to do. You need to find yourself a mama. That's what you need.
A mama who's not gonna let anyone fuck with you. We actually, if he were to date one of these,
fucked.
we can't say anything mean anymore.
No, we gotta be nice.
We're screwed.
Occupation before prison dancer.
That's the one.
Wanda dates a stripper. That's a children's story I would love to hear.
But it says to email
Mom,
them,
Dad,
but like,
Chad.
there's no email in here.
Your parents have formed a triad.
Why am I even fucking interested in this? This is stupid.
Dude, so those are fucking
They're
good.
great.
Because it says, can you respond to email? It says yes, but then their address is up here.
Let's send them a formal letter.
I'm so excited.
I bet she catfishes dudes for commissary.
Has to.
That's what I'm concerned this is. This is just all one big catfish.
I mean,
We're definitely gonna have to set you up a PO box.
they could be cute, but none of them on there are like drop dead gorgeous or anything.
But they're definitely a trailer park 10.
Do not mention this ad if you decide to write me. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
What ad?
I bet she's listed without like her CO knowing.
Maybe.
Like they screen mail.
Yeah.
She's a
I'm
naughty
interested
girl.
in men or women who can support me emotionally, financially.
Nope.
Nah.
Nope.
You need that girl who's gonna be like, I'm your ride or die, and don't worry about money because the 7-Eleven's getting knocked.
This seems like this is not like associated with
Minnesota. That one's close.
This is not associated with like the prison system. Like the prison system doesn't know about it.
Yeah, it's kind of getting the
There is
vibe.
It says
No
on there,
way.
do not mention this. All their profiles have said that. Whoa, wait, you were cute.
And I think that some of them have
Here's
like
an
phones on the inside to where they're doing this.
They're not supposed to be.
Not supposed to be.
Here's the idea. We'll use the intern. We'll get all of the emails, all of them from all of them. They'll write the letters, and we'll send out a mass letter that all says the same thing.
Let's see who responds.
Yeah, and we'll statistically see who responds.
I'm all for it.
We need an intern. Apply at the link below. You won't get paid, but you'll get paid in
Laughs.
and
And you'll see how this plays out before anyone else.
yeah.
And that's the true goal.
Fuck. Wow, it's been 50 minutes of just nonstop, action-packed,
Shenanigan.
homoerotic fun.
I don't know. I don't fucking trust this.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick you one.
I'm gonna now
trust
have
that.
to tell my girlfriend
Why that's all.
why I've been on meetinginmate.com.
Oof. We're trying to find a roommate. I'm just kidding. I have enough.
Tony is not 54.
Let's see Tony.
This is Tony.
Oh yeah, Tony's 54. She's just got 54 pounds of makeup on.
Amarillo, Texas.
You can go see what Kenny Chesney's always fucking singing about. What? What?
Earliest release date is 2025. Maximum release date is 2033.
What the fuck did she do?
I don't like it that they don't put that on there.
She's got a tit tat.
I'm in dire need of conversation with someone that, yes, she does. I'm in dire need of someone with conversation. We can conversate about anything and everything or simply nothing at all. I plan on using the time to further my education and become the woman I was intended to be. Look at her. She's got goals.
She's got goals.
She's got
also
goals.
52. How many kids she got?
Date of birth 3/14/1968.
Jesus Christ.
Hello, my name is Tony. I'm reaching out to find someone special that is able to put a smile on my face in a place where smiles are rare. My friends would say that I'm laid back, easygoing, fun to be around. I'm a good
Which means she's
vibes
none
type
of those
chick.
things.
In search of someone who could possibly mentor me and keep me on a road to success. In my free time, I enjoy reading fiction novels that make me cry. I am a hopeless romantic and loyal to a fault. If it was worded different, I'd be all for it. In the free world, you would most likely find me shotting pool and sipping Long Island iced tea. Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. Goddamn.
She's a winner. I would love traveling to the BID cities for tattoo conventions and shoe shows.
I'm assuming she meant big town.
Yes, yeah, big cities.
Yeah.
I'm currently limited to snail mail and phone calls, but will be moving soon to a place with more options of communication. She does not have any children listed.
52, no children, wanting to better herself. She can't come after you, and she could be potentially away until 33.
Oh, wait, hold on.
No.
And
wait, you said she was 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
1968.
The only thing I can get out of it is maybe money.
Would you like letters from both sexes? She said yes. Can you receive email? No. Can you respond to email? No. She's 5'5". Education, college.
Oh, did she finish?
I don't know. Occupation.
Probably fucked the teacher and went to jail.
Occupation before prison. Business owner.
Okay.
That's
okay.
That's lingo for
okay. Business owner.
Yeah.
She probably owned an It's Work franchise.
Ew.
All right, Wanda, pay attention.
What?
We're done with this. All right. He is literally talking to his role-playing game right now.
Shut up.
Like he's supposed to be focusing on the podcast, and he's focusing on that.
Shut up.
Stop it. All right, we're almost done.
I lost interest in the dating thing.
I need your attention for 7 minutes, and then you're gone. 7 minutes, and then you're gone.
We don't have to go for 7 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to go to an hour.
Like a minute.
We're going to go for the hour. That's what we do.
What? Okay.
Read it off.
Hold on.
This is like the white trash dating
Dude,
game.
this is amazing. All right. So
And I don't trust this, so.
we're just going to back up here. The greatest addiction there is creation. So let's get creative in a connection. Would you like to open a door and know me? The greatest texture in life is bonding with another human being. I'm looking to cultivate such a bond with humor, exchanges, and appreciation. So open my door, come in, and stay a while. Let me be a comfort. My name is blank. What's yours?
Blank. Does it say blank?
No, it's her name. I'm just striking from the records. Date of birth, 5/20/1991.
Older than you.
Height, 5'3".
Show me the picture.
Give me a goddamn second. Education, some college.
This ain't good then.
No, give me a
Oh, no, it's
goddamn
good.
second.
I can see it.
Thank you. Education, some college. Occupation before prison, paralegal.
Ooh. Fuck.
Earliest release date is blank.
Wait, did you redact that?
No, it's no. It's
blank.
literally there's no earliest release date. I couldn't tell you.
Probably
but
for their safety, they probably don't put that on there either.
the maximum release date is 2039.
Jesus Christ.
She killed somebody.
Would you like letters from both sexes? She said both. Question
put
does
this in
not
perspective.
refer to sexual orientation.
Oh.
Can you receive email? Yes, she can.
By the time she gets out and I waited for her, it would have been 25 years since I've had sex.
That's amazing. That's so amazing. If yes, which email service? Sekuru Tech? Oh, some weird thing. Can you respond to emails? Yes. Activities in prison, workout, read, play cards, and tutor.
She got brains, bruh.
I haven't seen a picture.
She's out of Goodyear, Arizona.
That's a good place. She also has tit tats.
Yes. Yes, she does.
What
I
was
don't
her-
think she's that bad.
What was her name?
Lemia.
Lamia?
Somehow backed out of it.
Oh.
I'm no longer in it.
Well, now you lost your soulmate.
She was 31.
Not
If
bad.
that helps. But she didn't look bad.
The whole getting out in 15 years from now thing's kind of a...
Well, that's just her maximum. We don't know if she can get out of good behavior, but I feel like we could do a whole podcast on just that.
The responses.
Or just reading them.
Oh, reading the profiles?
Yes.
Yeah, go and then rejecting
Something
it.
amazing.
I just don't. Some of these.
How the fuck?
I just don't trust this. This doesn't seem real to me.
She looks too done up to be in prison. That or that's an OnlyFans pictures from before she got locked up. Hey guys, I'm going behind the bars. OnlyFans.
I'll be back. Stay subbed.
Put it in my commissary. What?
jpay.com.
Oh, JPay is the commissary site. So you can like give her money to buy stuff at the prison store.
Yeah, so she can
JPay.
like have a better time.
Yeah.
Please contact me through JPay.
Yeah.
So you could probably reach out to her on JPay then.
Yeah, but she's also going to
God
pay you for the
damn.
privilege. Is that your neck?
That was my neck.
She's a Leo like me.
All right.
All of that. All that whole fucking thing. And you're gonna end it on she's a Leo like me. Fuck your pineapple head.
I mean, it does.
Does it say prominently that she's a Leo and she's proud of it?
It does. Mine. Okay.
You found Rudd?
Holy shit. That is a long. We're just gonna read the Leo part.
Read the Leo part.
Loyal, loving, fiery, outgoing, Leo. So don't hesitate to reach out. I'm sure to break the ice.
This fucking sparkles midair when he did that one. Jesus Christ. Happy Pride, guys.
Not for much longer.
Yeah, happy last week of Pride. You got to go back in the closet after Friday. So enjoy the fresh air. Just kidding. You don't have to go back in the closet. Pride all year long.
Conversation starter. Ooh.
What is the conversation starter, Eric?
What is your receiving and giving love language? Wanda?
Sex.
In both directions?
That's not okay. I mean, intimacy is the love language, sure, but
Physical touch.
there you go.
Nope.
And that's how you want to
Yeah,
be
we've
loved.
already established this, Foz. Me and you are complete opposites.
No, yeah. Because I'm a physical touch. Like I need to just be all up on my girlfriend. Like
Is she not like that?
she does and she doesn't. Like I give
No,
her.
she's not a physical touch person though.
Oh,
is she?
her?
Yeah. No, Sierra.
No,
Your girlfriend.
my Sierra. She's a physical. She's more of. What do I want to say? She's a physical touch person. I'm more intimate with my touching, and I'm also more constant with it.
Receiving for me, I think physical touch. Giving, I think it's kind of a mixture between physical touch and gifts.
Gifts. Well, you're in luck. I give love through gifts and physical touch. I receive love through words of affirmation and acts of service, though.
Oh, you gotta call her a good girl.
I was gonna say I gotta add that one in there now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Words of affirmation.
Oh, you're such a
And
good
acts of
boy.
service is also, you can get them gifts to a point, but they'd rather see you like do something for them.
Break her out of prison. All right, before we get into felony land, we've hit our target. We've hit the target. 2001 called. Not gonna finish that joke.
She's from Idaho.
she the hoe. I'm not judging her character. Remember, we're a pro homosexual company. Happy Pride Month. Today's track of the day.
Bitches pay for this?
Eric.
What?
Did you say, did the bitches pay for this? Is that what came out of your progressive ass mouth?
Yes. Well, because there's featured ads and then there's standard ads.
Oh, they've got prison Tinder premium.
Thank you.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
what I was going.
That's how he thought to say it.
Okay.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, phones down. Pay attention. Thumbnail. I'm going to put you in a prison outfit when I do this.
No, you won't.
You're right. I won't.
Please do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the track of the day is Dirt Road Anthem by Jason Aldean. Because why not?
Be on a dirt road.
Road.
Lay there swerving like a
There's nothing like,
motorcycle.
you know what? That's like the number 2 thing I like at weddings. Casual drunk driving. You know what I like number 1? talking about casual murder, and I'm looking at you, Dixie Chicks. Girls gotta die.
Girls gotta die.
Nah, 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 nah. Goodbye, Earl.
Song's fucking terrible.
It's
You
not.
leave the chicks
Bubba,
alone.
penis track of the day is one
There's
that's been
your trouble.
stuck in my head.
What is it?
It's Misty Mountains,
Bye.
Lord of the Rings. The technically the Wellerman one.
The Wellerman one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a Wellerman.
That's good. The original track is probably some of my favorites just because.
Miss Maddie sang me the Edge of Night by Pippin song.
Sake.
His loins are on fire for this RPG chick that lives in the UK but has an American boyfriend. And he's playing the long game. He's telling me he's playing the long game and waiting for them to fuck up so he can swoop on in. Because they couldn't get engaged in game because she's engaged in real life. That's real. That whole thing I just said is a factual statement in the real situation he's living.
Okay, time the fuck out. I didn't say engaged in game. Jesus Christ, get it right.
You asked her to be engaged with you, or she's engaged with the.
No, any conversation of being my girlfriend was a conversation. It was the other people that are in our group, like our family is the gang that we're part of, were trying to push it on us. And then I had a conversation with her saying, is this are you comfortable with them doing that? Because for some people, like, you might be in a relationship out of county that I don't know about. And then she told me. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm not going anywhere with this.
Right. No, that's fair. That's so fucking funny. That is an actual conversation.
Yes.
And just so you aware, so it's not like I don't know what she looks like. We've all have been in Discord calls. We all know what he looks like each other. So we're not.
And he's
none of
touched
us are
himself
catfishing. None of us are catfishing.
We saw Moose.
She's actually pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie.
There it was. Not wrong. We saw Moose at Pizza Ranch, and by saw Moose, he walked up with his small child, put 2 plates down, and then laid the baby on the plates like he was going to chop the baby up, and then walked away.
He's gonna serve it to us.
He's such a weird guy, and I love that about him.
Thanks, Moose. That was good. I was like, you can't eat a baby. I'm sure it's on record somewhere that you're not allowed to do
I'm
that.
pretty sure that's murder.
Baby wasn't a fan of it in the start.
Oh, no. He starts... Little thing started swinging, almost took
Is
out my
this the
soda.
newest one?
Yeah,
No.
the newest Moose of the Meese Gang.
Of the Meese Gang.
Meese Gang. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Metro Machines Podcast. Thank you for tuning in this week. We appreciate everything about you. Hopefully you don't melt along the next heat spell. Hopefully you have a good 4th of July. We might do an episode next week. We might not. Who knows? Nobody knows, because if I don't know, they don't know. Nobody knows. That being said, like, comment, subscribe, answer the question of the day about the $3,000. Both of you shut the fuck up.
It's dumb.
I'm gonna come.
Yes.
And then have a fun, safe rest of your day. We will catch you down the road.
You know what? It's been 2 weeks.
I have a small penis.
There. I feel
It's
better.
been a while. Yeah. We had to un-PG it. Let's do it one more time.
I have a small penis.
Yeah, you do.
You know what? From the original, I have a small penis.
There you go.
Hey, we got the original one.
God damn it. We really need to sign you up for these dating sites. It's going to be
You
good
know what?
content.
You guys get started.
That was consent. It's on camera.
We have
it recorded.
Ladies
and gentlemen.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to date. He's going to date an inmate. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you down the road. Also, we're going to mention it one time. If given the option in going down in the ocean in a fucking handmade submarine, just fucking don't. Don't.
Yeah.
Try, do not. Also, I'm excited for the Zuckerberg Elon.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on this.
It's going to be so fucking great. All right, guys. Bye.
Jesus Christ, you just derailed.